이젠 너무 선명해졌어 저 하늘 속에 낯선 그림자 아마 다시 맺힐 수 없어
A 37-year-old man was driving his way back to his house. His lips were adorned with a small smile. The reason behind his small smile was a 3-year-old girl. Oh, how adorable was that girl! Today, after office hours, he went to his colleague Tyler's house to drop him as Tyler's car's tire got punctured. He remembered as soon as he and Tyler entered Tyler's house, a small girl came running towards Tyler with a wide smile and threw herself on him and hugged him tightly. Tyler also embraced her. He remembered the girl's happy giggling seeing her father after a long day. It took a while her to realize there was also present a guest along with her father. Upon realizing another person's presence, a shy smile came to her face. She then snuggled more to her father's neck to hide her shy face. Oh, how he stopped himself from laughing out loud after seeing her adorable tactics. When her father asked her to greet the guest, she shyly murmured, "Hello, uncle." That moment, he first time regretted for not having a chocolate bar in his pocket. When Tyler was introducing his wife to him, he noticed how the little girl was trying to peek at him from her father's neck. Can she be any more adorable than this? As it was almost dinner time, Taylor's wife asked him to have dinner with them. When the little girl also joined her mother, he couldn't say no to them and ended up having dinner with them. During dinner, the little girl had become comfortable around him. She told him about her toys in her stammering baby voice. It's no hidden truth that how much he enjoyed her blabbering, her puppy eyes when she no longer wanted to finish her food. He smiled more, remembering how she kissed his cheeks after denying to take his money which he offered her to buy chocolates. Today's dinner was really eventful in a good way. After reaching his house, he took out the spare key of his house. He was about to unlock the door when a thought came to his mind. How will it be to be welcomed by a small figure running towards you? A small figure who will have half of your genes, who will see you as their hero, whom you will be protecting at any cost, who will be your first priority. How will be the feeling holding that small figure in your arms tightly? How will be that feeling? He entered his house and saw his wife came by in near the stairs. Noticing him, she gave him a warm smile. He also tried to return it. "How's the dinner, Taehyung?" she asked, looking at his waist. She was holding a water bottle. He assumed she came downstairs to refill her bottle from the kitchen. "Good. I also have my dinner just a while ago. You go upstairs. I'm coming after filling up my bottle." He nodded and she went to kitchen without uttering any more words. He then went towards upstairs to both of their shared room. After freshening up, he came out from the washroom and saw his wife scrolling through her phone while sitting on the bed. It's been more than 2.5 years since Taehyung and Wyan got married. Wyan was a nurse. Taehyung met with Wyan when his mother needed a nurse 24/7 for 2 weeks. He liked her back then. Noticing Taehyung's interest in Wyan, Taehyung's mom talked to Wyan's mom about their wedding. Seeing Taehyung's mom's good behavior and Taehyung's high-paid job, Wyan's mom agreed for their wedding despite Wyan being 10 years younger to Taehyung. Wyan was not committed to anyone back then, so she agreed with her mother's choice. Wyan, he called her but she didn't respond, so he again called her. Wyan. This time she looked up from the phone and gazed at him. What? Have you seen the time? It's pretty late. You should sleep now. You know, in the story I am reading, the male protagonist is giving his wife hints about him wanting a child, and the female protagonist is ignoring his hints just to prank him. It's very funny and interesting. I will sleep after reading this story full. You sleep, don't think about me. You know, right? Tomorrow is your morning shift. I know, don't worry about me. Let me read this. Saying this, she again droned into her story. Taehyung shook his head while sighing. Then he laid on the bed while covering himself fully with the duvet. After closing his eyes, the story Wyan was reading came to his mind. He drifted into his dreamland after remembering the little girl he met today. Few days later. As soon as Taehyung entered his room, he saw his wife standing against the wall. He dropped his office bag on the sofa and called her. Sweetie, what are you doing? She turned around and saw her husband. A warm smile came to her lips, saying him home. Oh, you're home now. So how was your day? It was as usual, but you didn't answer me. Clara said a wall decorator was here today. Oh yeah, remember I asked you today if I can change the room's aesthetic a little, and you said yes? So, see, I did this. Ta-da! She excitedly told him and showed him the wall, which was full with two big pictures of Tozi. One picture was him wearing the black tight fit shirt and another one was him carrying the worm. Damn, this man is so freaking gorgeous. Taehyung's eyes got widened seeing those. Through the 3 months of their marriage, Taehyung knew her liking towards Toji, but he didn't imagine she would stick this much big pictures on the wall. Look at my hubby. He's looking so hot, right? His biceps, his waist, his shoulders, everything is looking just perfect. He's so handsome. Wyan, if you forget that I am your husband, not that Toji. He gritted his teeth, getting insanely jealous now. That Toji, how the hell he managed to attract his wife this much? Yeah, you are the second one. He's my first dearest hubby. If he come and asks me to run away with him, I will go. She couldn't complete her sentence as she felt herself being pinned against a wall by her husband. His face was dangerously close to hers, which made her blush. What are you saying? That I will run away with him? Only if I let you, right? Saying this, he crashed his lips with hers. He started to devour her lips, whereas she snaked her arms around his neck. Only after being out of breath, they both parted. They opened their closed eyes and looked into each other's eyes. Sure, they both had kissed each other before, but today it felt so intense. His eyes were filled with passion and so was hers. Long forgotten was the poster behind them, more precisely the picture of the man behind them. They again crashed their lips together and she tugged at his shirt. He understood she wanted more of him. He gladly started to unbutton his shirt. After all, he also wanted more of her. Next morning. Warm sun rays hit her eyes through the sheer curtains of the large window, disturbing her sleep. She tried to block the sunlight from her face with her hand but failed. So she turned around and slept, still closing her eyes. She extended her hand and grabbed the warm hand beside her, which was her husband's. While still closing her eyes, she then heard the deep husky voice of her husband, which successfully brought a smile on her face. How much more are you gonna sleep, sweetie? It's almost 10 a.m. now. A lazy smile crept on her face after hearing him. She then, still closing her eyes, murmured, "A little more, honey. Last night I slept very late. You know, I'm tired." "Aha! So you are tired." She nodded her head, whereas he traveled his free hand on her bare waist, which was under the sheets. He gently squeezed her waist. "Don't disturb, Thay. I'm sleepy." "But you did like when I disturbed you yesterday." She heard his teasing voice, which made her cheeks burn and red. She opened her eyes and tried to tease him back. "Yeah, just like you liked being disturbed by me." "I never denied this though. You are the one who always chanted that Toji's name." She laughed, seeing him getting jealous again. "Why?" She then heard his gentle voice, which held some different emotions. She looked at him. "You know, from the past few days, actually not only days, from a long time, I'm longing to become a father. A father. Yes, a father, a parent. I really want to nurture, protect my own child now. I want to experience every small first of our child. Have you ever thought about being a mother, being a parent of our child? I remember you used to tell me at some point of your life you want to become a mother. So, what do you think about now?" "I really want to become a father. Obviously, if you are ready as well. So, are you ready?" Honestly, Taeyang, I was planning to talk to you about this only. I was also feeling we should try for a baby now. I also want to experience motherhood. Really? I am not forcing my decision on you, right? Excitement and happiness was clear on his face. She chuckled and shook her head. No, my dear husband. She then placed her right palm on his left cheek and said while caressing it, You know one secret, husband? His curious eyes met hers, whose lips were adorned with a small smirk. I still believe Toji is better than you, and will believe this till my whole life. After all, he is the Toji. Dang it, you wounded me, wifey, you wounded me, he said while shaking his head. An adorable pout soon formed on his lips, which made her chuckle. No worries though, we have our whole life ahead. I'm damn sure you're sure gonna confess that I am better than Toji. In your dreams, husband, it's never gonna happen. You can never beat Toji. Challenge, huh? You do know, right? I am known to win challenges. He leaned towards her, whereas her smile widened. But you will lose this challenge. You seem very confident, sweetie. Of course I am. I should be, right? After all, I am Kim Wagan. Now we should test this confidence of yours, darling. Saying this, he again crashed his lips on hers again. He started devouring her again. She melted in his touch willingly. Then, almost a year later, leaning on the headboard, Wayin was watching Taehyung playing with their little son. She gave birth to their son just hours ago. Seeing Taehyung this happy, she felt like all struggles, all pain she had been bearing since last few months were all worth it. Noticing her awake, Taehyung approached Wayin, still holding the little bundle of joy in his hands. How are you feeling now? He asked her with a warm smile, which she reciprocated. She then answered while mirroring his smile, Better. Then looking at her son, she said, He's so tiny, right? Yeah, first I thought I wouldn't be able to hold him. He's exactly looking like you. Obviously, I have dominating genes, right? They both laughed at his remark. Wayin touched her son's tiny hands and placed a soft kiss on it. Thank you, Taehyung, for coming in my life and having a family with me. Her eyes were glossy. He placed a gentle kiss on her forehead. In that case, I am thankful to you too, Wayin. Thank you for having a family with me, for loving me. They both looked at their son, their beautiful future, whom they are going to love and protect with their all. This story had lines from my previous stories, so in that case it's kinda re-upload.